I don't know. Have a good day.
Hello everyone, I need to thank you for listening to our stories. Today we have 2 problematic stories. I hope you will like it. Okay, let's start. I was furious to find it out. I told my sister-in-law that we will not be having any contact with her anymore. This may scream entitlement to some, and I totally get it. A part of me feels the same way. I'm 29 and I've been married to my husband Jack for 10 years. 6 months ago, Jack got into a railway car accident. He was in a coma for almost 5 weeks and currently has PT 4 times a week, as well as a visiting nurse who comes twice a week. I've been working 60 plus hours a week while 7 months pregnant. I found out I was pregnant a week after his accident, and I keep coming up shorter and shorter every single month for rent, because not only did they up the rent by $400, but Jack's medical bills are getting more expensive as well. I can't afford anything anymore, to a point where I qualified for EBT just last week, but last month I was served an eviction notice. I knew it was coming. I had been paying what I could, $500 here, $700 there, but the landlord ultimately decided that it hardly covered a portion of the rent and had me served. I was able to get a 30-day extension by the courthouse because of my husband's condition, so I have now 27 days to find somewhere else for us to live. Jack's sister, my sister-in-law, offered us a room. She has 3 extra rooms. One is her daughter's playroom and the other one is her office. The 3rd bedroom is downstairs, right in front of the front door and next to the bedroom, so it was honestly perfect. And I was so stupidly excited that I won't have to bring my disabled husband to a homeless shelter. We have no other option. I thanked her previously, this was a week ago, and started packing out stuff on my downtime. Well, she texted me this morning and said she changed her mind. Said that her and my husband's 13-year-old niece wanted her own room for when she came to visit twice a month, and she gave her their room instead. As an alternative, she started sending me bids for housing that was just as expensive as what we are paying now, knowing I can only not afford it, but also don't have money at all for a down payment. I have $50 to my name. The saving is depleted. I just didn't answer her because it destroyed me. Well, she texted again just a minute ago and said, "You can't be pissed at me, it's my house." In the midst of feeling incredibly hurt, panicked and everything else I was feeling, I texted back and said I truly can't see myself having any contact whatsoever with you for a while. At which point she said I was childish. So doubled down and said, "Scratch that, I won't be having contact with you anymore." I'm being told I'm the wrong by my mother-in-law, who lives in a nursing house. I put in my SIL that we will not be having any contact with her anymore. I'm really sorry that a terrible tragedy happened to this woman, I think, but the most terrible thing is that she was left alone. No one helped her. And it's really sad, and I think it's normal to stop talking to someone who left you in trouble. And now, the next story. I told my girlfriend that I don't want her parents and sisters to come over without letting us know. My girlfriend and I have been living on our own for 2 months now. It feels really good to have our own place, and I'm really happy with my life now. And can't wait to start new adventures together with her. We live pretty close to her parents' house, about a 10-minute walk, and my parents live about an hour away by car. My friend's sisters and their husband's boyfriend live about 15 to 20 minutes away from us. So it happens regularly that her parents or her sisters or both suddenly show up at our door for a cup of coffee or something without letting us know. My parents have done this once in the 2 months we've been living on our own. But since they live a little further away, they don't come as often, which is totally understandable. The first few times my parents-in-law or sister-in-law came over, I didn't have a problem with this. But it now happens almost weekly, at least 2 or 3 times, and I don't want this. I'm someone who likes to come home from work and do something fun with his girlfriend, like watch a movie or play a game together. We love board games, and I don't like uninvited visits. It has happened a few times that I came home looking forward to an evening of gaming, and then my sister-in-law was at our place and stayed until very late. I told my girlfriend that I don't want her parents and sisters over so often because I also want to maintain my private life with her. She understood my point but felt that I was wrong and didn't see how the fact that her parents visited us uninvited 2 or 3 times a week could negatively affect our relationship. So she wasn't going to say anything about this to them. I didn't get angry. I really get angry about things like this, but stood my ground and said that I didn't like this and that if they kept doing this, I would work more overtime to avoid coming home and having them there all the time. She didn't like this, and it felt to her like I didn't like her parents and sisters, which I do, but I don't like the way they invite themselves to come over. I have already compromised and moved closer to her parents than mine, but I definitely don't need to see them every day or so often. We have our own lives, and I think they should respect that. AITA for thinking of this and telling my girlfriend that I don't want her parents and sisters to come over without letting us know. I think that was right, that you told her what you didn't like. As for me, it's absolutely normal that you want to be with your girlfriend more often. I just don't understand why others don't understand this. And now, story time is over. Thank you for your attention and have a good one.
I don't know. Have a good day.